So you have all the slides of indicator, but I don't want to go all through. I just go like what is an indicator and other things. That's it. Okay. And then I'll show how you can do it in DHIS. And there is no. The good news is there is no assignment on indicator. Okay. So you don't really have to create the indicator. I'll just show you how to do it. You can practice it up. Okay. So why is indicator is required? This is it's from India. It's like all the paper and you can find the same pictures in most of the countries. We collect too much data, and when we say, let's say ANC or delivery 5,000, we don't know whether it is 5% or 105%. If we need to monitor, we need to convert that one to an indicator to compare. From one facility to other facility, one region to other region, we need to convert that one. Lot of data, little information. Yeah, just quick. It's quick. You just say. This is a WHO definition. And people from WHO, it says, I guess like it's fine. You all agree? Variable that help to measure change directly or indirectly. That's what indicator is about. Something where we can measure, like how is our service delivery is happening, how the health impact is happening. Based on that one, we try to do the measure it up. This is very important. You have to focus on this. Yeah? Indicator always has a numerator, denominator, and a factor. Like validation rule, you have left side, right side, and the operator. Indicator is always numerator, denominator, and a factor. This is very different from a clinical indicator. A clinical indicator is, okay, my temperature is 2003, that's an indication. But in public health, for us, it's a raw data. Yeah, number of common cold, it's raw data. So when we say indicator, it's something which we can compare across facility, across time, across countries. That's what we use. Numerator, denominator, and a factor. Okay? Do you all agree on this? Indicator is a numerator, a denominator, and a factor. Why factor? Factor, it can be 100, percentage, rate, 100,000, 10,000 something. Yeah. You can have a different factors, and you have numerator, denominator. Numerator is usually the monthly data. And denominator, most of the time, is a target population, a target group. Numerator is what you want to measure, and denominator is always target. Okay? For example, let's say ANC coverage. The numerator is number of ANC we first visit. Denominator is expect number of pregnancies. You can't take total population because men don't get pregnant, as far as I know. So, okay, you have to take target population, and not all women can get pregnant. Okay, so expect number of pregnancies. That's what you use as a denominator. BCG coverage. Numerator is number of BCG given, and denominator is live birth. Yeah, or expected live birth, or projected live birth. It's fine, but not. You can't use ANC because BCG is given for children. You can't use total population. Okay. The next one. Yeah, well, it's just count of a numerator. It's always a count of a event. Skip this one. Denominator is also a population at risk or target population. Yeah. And factor is percentage on this one. Okay. So I'll leave the slides. You can have a look at things when you. This I don't want to get into too details. So you have goals, objective, and other things. Based on that one, you have different indicator type. Don't want to get into too details on this one, or else we'll spend a lot of time. Okay, next. This, everyone should. We are all in health. MDGs, Millennium Development Goal. That's what we are trying to achieve. and everyone should know what are the Millennium Development Goal. Okay? So you have the slides, you can download and look at it. So it's fine. So these are some definitions and numerator denominator, some examples from for A and C. Yeah. Who needs the team? So like I'll skip it up. DHIS, indicator in DHIS, yeah. It's contained the same thing, numerator, denominator, and a factor. But like, how many people here know dropout rates? Dropout rates, it's very, very important in immunization. Yeah? Like dropout rate is very simple. Most of the time we make a mistake. DPT1, DPT3 divided by DPT1. Yeah, something which you said dropout rate from DPT1 to DPT3, then you take the first one, at least minus the second one, and denominator is always the first thing what you want to monitor. If it is DPT3 to measles, DPT3 minus measles divided by DPT3, not measles, okay? Just a few pointers on that one. Yeah, just a bit back. Other thing, it's annualized. You all need to know this one, because we have to compare the data with the same group. If numerator is your live births, or let's say total number of BCG that we collect every month, and expected number of live birth or projected live birth is once in a year. You have year below and the monthly BCG given. Monthly BCG given is 30, but your population or your children under 1 year is 1,000. You can't compare these two. What we do, we annualize it. That means we multiply the numerator into 12, and then we can compare it to make it in the same periodicity. Okay? Annualization is very important. If you have a numerator, a different periodicity, denominator, different periodicity, always click annualized button in DHIS. And don't worry what happens in the behind. Okay? Usually we multiply by 12 the numerator. If it's quarterly, by 4 and things. So don't worry, but just click. Just understand the things. Numerator, different periodicity. Denominator, different periodicity. Annualize. Okay? Same thing down here. Annualize S if you have 12 months and factors. Yeah. Okay, we can go to blah, 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 blah. We can go to DHIS now. I'll leave all these things, best practices, and all things you can have a look. Indicator. Okay. So now, facilitators, please go to the table, because I'll show how to do it here, and then like you can also do the same thing. Okay? M, Chung, Tui, Long, it's all fine. You can sit in here, Chung, with one laptop, and you can do exactly what I do, so that like everyone can look. Okay? You can hear and look at your screen when the facilitator is doing. It's this way, Chung. That. Okay, no, but you can see it, right? Okay. But like, where is Tui? Okay, Chung, sit there. It's fine. Okay. Indicator, definition, we always go for maintenance, because it's like data element, we define it. Huh? We go for maintenance, data element and indicator. We click on that. We come all the way down to indicators. Yeah. Just before adding your indicator, check whether your factors are there. You know, like indicator has numerator, denominator, and factor. Factor is called as type here, huh? Indicator type. You check, just to check, what do we have? We have number, percentage, all these things. If you think you don't have a factor which you need, You can click on Add New. And you can add your factor. Let's say percentage 100. Yeah, name is just like something which you can identify. And here the factor, you can type it in. Million. You remember the number of zeros in million? 18. Yeah, so, okay, so you can create per million and add. No, just go, per million. This is not a number. No. This is different. Number, but it was a default number, no, right? Okay. Default is it's no. This is what we say is a number means like we don't multiply by the factor, it's just like adding it. So then you don't have any denominator. Sometimes what you want to do, you want to calculate this plus this. That's it. You don't want any denominator. If you use number, it's just this plus this plus this. And you add 1 million to your data. Okay? So that's the whole point. Never click on, just leave it like it is. Don't change it. If you want to change, you have to understand why. Okay? The default is no, just leave it like that. Save. And then we go back, indicator. Again, maintenance, data element and indicators. And then we click on indicator. Before that, when we can click, check the type. And then we go for indicator creation. It's the same as we did before. You have everything the same thing. Click on add new. Indicator names, let's say BCG coverage. You don't have to type it in, it's fine. Annualized. BCG coverage is, numerator is BCG. Denominator is either reported birth or expected birth. There are two different ways. You can create one data item in two different indicators is fine. Okay? So annualized, no. Indicator type is percentage because it's BCG coverage. Don't worry about this one. This one Knut will explain. Legend set. And then add numerator. Like in validation rules, you have left side and right side. Here you have numerator and denominator. And the factor you already chosen. So now you search for BCG. Add, say, BCG total. That's fine. No, here, BCG given total. At the top, you can say BCG, the description. Number of children given a BCG or BCG. That's fine. Save. And then we go to denominator. And then we say live birth or expected live birth. Let's see, we have expected live birth. Okay, we have live birth total. That's fine. Okay. And description live birth. This, what I say, live birth total is reported. If a numerator and denominator are same periodicity, then we don't say annualized. Save. We say no annualization. If a numerator and denominators are in different periodicity, like say total population and like malaria cases. Yeah, malaria cases is the numerator and total population in the denominator. Then you say annualized. Okay? Malaria cases you are collecting monthly. Total population is yearly and different. So then you say annualized, yes. Okay? If numerator is monthly, denominator is also monthly, no annualize. Okay? Fine? Clear? It's fine. If it's two quarterly, it's okay. If it is quarterly and if it's yearly, annualize. Yeah, annualize. DHIS will do it for you. Don't worry. Just annualize. Different periodicity, annualize. Okay? But defining indicators, always sit with a public health person to define it. Okay? How do you want to analyze and other things? Fine? Okay? So I'll leave this one because indicator is always a bit of complicated to define it. You have to know the data sets and things. I'll leave this one for you to practice. Yeah? But not so much. You can do it in free time. Now we can go directly to how do we analyze our data. Okay? We start with the complicated part, the GIS, because it requires lots of time. And then we go to period table and then the chart. Is this okay? Now what we are trying to do is analyze the data, what you have created. Yeah? So all the data are there in the demo server or the DHIS instance what you are accessing. You have data for 1 year from 2013. That's it. You don't have data for previous year. Okay? So you have 1 year data, and now Knut will explain about GIS. And Knut is GIS expert, so you have any problem on GIS? Knut.